Hello stars, to Jew22 here, and welcome back to Heat. This show is brought to you by the Sovereign LPers, Insomania Game, and MuchGames.ca. So, we already introduced Valerie, Val, Bluebab23, whatever you want to call her. But Valerie is definitely a top contender already. I mean, she proved it against, number one, against two former women's champions. I mean, you had one in Gina, formerly known as Via Vanille, and the other is the recent champion of the two, Crazy Candy Lady, or simply Candy for short. Of course, as tough of an opponent as they were, Valerie cannot overlook Eve. I mean, Eve is a former women's champion in her own right. Match underway, but yeah, Eve is a former women's champion of the world herself, so you really cannot sell Eve short. You just can't. But right now, Valerie, or I'll just call her Val for short. So yeah, Val whipping Eve into the corner. Ooh, nice drop kick onto Eve, especially with those high heels. I mean, really, those high heels are like a weapon, man, I'm telling you. And then whipped into the corner again. Now set up in a tree of woe. Oh, well, whatever she was going to do, she didn't do it quick enough. And Val being very, very calculating. Back elbow onto Eve. And then a tie-up. Elbow right onto the mouth of Eve, and then a kick right to the back of Eve. And now going for a $1 million dream. Actually, no, it's called the Matrix Dream, if you will. My fault, but still. And then whipped into the corner again, and then a forearm right to the face of Eve. Nice counter by Eve. And then a dropkick of her own onto Val. And then a back elbow onto Eve. And then an elbow again onto Eve. Oh, and then a rake in the eyes. I mean, she was able to lift up the shades, or lift down the shades rather readily, and then rake her in the eyes. Of course, she does wear the glasses just to look cool. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you know, as far as, you know, of the times I've talked with Val, I mean, Val is definitely a very cool gal. Probably one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. I mean, like, she and her boyfriend, Matrix Mandible, they are just two of the nicest people, and they're a beautiful couple. I'll tell you one thing, you know, she and Matrix are just, they're a lovely couple, and you know what, and I hope, and I just want to wish them both very well in that endeavor. So, yeah, that's just my little 2 cents on it. And then a drop kick on Val. And then a knee right up against the head of Val in the corner. And a fisherman suplex onto Eve. And now a pinfall. Nope, not even a 1 count. Still a little early, but you never know. And a whip into the corner. And then a backbreaker onto Eve. Now picks her up. Northern Light suplex with a pinfall. One, no, not even a 1 count. Oh, now going for an armbar on Val. But Val escaped, though. A scoop and a slam on Val. And a nice head scissors takedown onto Val. And so far, now Eve is starting to build some momentum here. And then a hip toss on Val. And right now, Val is not looking good right now. And now getting choked out onto the second rope is Val. And now Val is not looking good. And now whipped into the corner. Shoulder tackle, and then a back elbow on Val. Sorry about that. Elbow drop on Val. And now Val's not looking good. I mean, she was looking good early in the matchup, but... Oh, wait a minute. And a twisting neck breaker, and a very, a snap neck breaker, actually. Don't tell me that's enough. 1. No, kick out at 1. Then a whip into the corner goes Eve. Now sets her up on the top of the turnbuckle. And wait a minute. Whoa, what a move by Val. Now she picks up Eve and inverted atomic drop onto Eve. But then Eve counters with a leg sweep onto Val. A punch right to the head, and now Eve is going to try to return the favor. And a suplex from off the top rope onto Val. That'll definitely take the starch right out of her, and some elbows right to the shoulders of Val. Elbow onto the back of Val, and Val is not looking good. She's not looking good. An arm wringer flip, and then a leg drop onto the left arm of Val. Pinfall. 1. Nope, kick out at 1. And then a backbreaker onto Eve. I mean, and just like that, now Val has momentum. Thrown over the top rope. And then a dropkick onto the outside goes Eve. And, whoa! What a move by Val, but she missed. And now what's Eve doing? A backflip onto Val. I mean, you really couldn't see because of the apron and the angle of the camera. And now thrown back in the ring is Val. And now Eve returns back in the ring. I'll tell you one thing, this match has been very, very competitive. I really thought going into this match that Val was going to dominate, but of course Eve showing us why she was at one point the women's champion for a time. A Northern Light suplex with a pinfall. Nope, not even a 1 count. The referee was out of position. Nice Hurricane Rana on to Eve. Now she picks up Eve. Another Northern Light suplex with a pin. Nope. Again, the referee is out of position. And another hip toss on the Val. And now a pinfall on Val. 1. No, kick out at 1. And then a leg sweep onto Val, and is that it? 1. Nope, kick out again. I mean, Eve is doing the smart thing. I mean, she is trying to win. A sleeper slam onto Val. Oh, and then a kick right to the side of the face by Val. And another fisherman suplex with a pinfall. 1. No, kick out at 1. Now, Val slowly but surely is trying to put the pressure on Eve, and then an arm wringer flip onto Valerie. Cross arm neck breaker onto Valerie. Now she picks up Val. A Northern Light suplex of her own on Val. And now Eve going to the top rope. And she hits it with that moonsault. 1, 2. And she got it. Unbelievable. I'll tell you one thing. That has to be the upset of the year because, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Eve is nothing more. I mean, for the longest time, Eve has just been nothing more than cannon fodder for the most part. I mean, yeah, she won the championship, but one thing I should mention is that she won the championship under dubious I can't even talk. She won it under dubious circumstances when she became the champion, but unfortunately, it turns out that there was more to Eve than what met the eye. I mean, of course, I knew that one should not sleep on Eve, but at the same time, Eve just turned out to be more than what I thought she was. And I mean that in relation to inside the ring, of course. But with that said, we still have more matches coming up right after this, but that was an incredible match. Big win for Eve, and for Val, it's back to the drawing board.